You may know him for his insanely good looks in his role as the famous Superman, but I'm here today to reveal 15 facts that will make you love Henry Cavill even more. Is that even possible? Well, continue watching to find out. Welcome to Cozy Blaze TV. Counting down from number 15, he is an animal lover. What more could you want in a man? Ironically, playing the Man of Steel does not mean he is, well, a man of steel. Cavil is a spokesperson for the Dural Wildlife Conservation Trust and runs his own conservation charity, Cavil Conservation. He even adopted one of the world's rarest animals, a Livingstone's fruit bat named Ben. Dedicating his work to saving endangered species from the brink of extinction, Cavil's commitment demonstrates his passion and devotion to the wildlife, making him ever more attractive, if I say so myself. Number 14. He speaks many languages. To add on to his many talents, Cavil is rumoured to speak 9 languages: English, French, Spanish, and Italian. Cavil said, "In school, I had an interest in ancient history and Egyptology. In particular, the idea was to get a degree in ancient history or Egyptology. But instead he pursued acting, and we cannot be more happier about this wise choice." Number 13. He's the first Brit to play Superman. What an accomplishment, am I right? Cavil has scored big by becoming the first Brit to play Superman. Although it is hard to recall Cavil with anything but an American accent in his role as Superman, he reveals the struggles he faced when first adopting the new voice. "Sometimes it can sound great for a long period of time, sometimes your inflection is wrong," he says. Number 12. He is a hardcore gamer. Cavil enjoys downtime by gaming online, specifically World of Warcraft, in which may have cost him his job. Maybe he slightly prioritized his gaming passion when he received a phone call mid-game from filmmaker Zack Snyder, calling to offer the role of Superman. He missed the call purposely because he did not want to let his teammates down. What a gentleman. Number 7. Cavil's dedication to his role as Superman saw him naming his adopted dog Kal, after Superman's birth name Kal-El. How cute! One thing's for sure, they both melt our hearts. Number 10. He is ambitious. Not only is Cavil a high-profile actor, but his ambitious nature saw him setting up his own production company in 2014 with his brother Charlie and producer Rex Glency. They worked on a project set to be based on the series of novels by Duncan Falconer, with Dominic Cooper playing the lead role. Number 9. Cavil has previously stated that if he hadn't pursued acting, he would have joined the armed forces, as he says, to fulfill his patriotic pride. Number 8. Cavil has stated his interest in playing James Bond, however, stating he does not want to outdo Daniel Craig at doing Daniel Craig's Bond. Number 7. Superman's body is based on Hercules. Cavil's insanely bulk body and defined abs were actually inspired by the 1958 blockbuster Hercules. The hardcore 11-month workout plan was developed by trainer Mark Twight, consisting of strict guidelines and preparation. The intense routine amounted Cavil to bench press 305 pounds with ease. Number 6. His mentor is Russell Crowe. The pair's first interaction was when Cavil was in boarding school and Crowe was on campus filming Proof of Life. Cavil took the initiative to approach Crowe and sneak some advice on acting. He clearly made an impression on Crowe, soon after sending Cavil a box of gifts. The two would later reunite as on-screen father and son duo in the 2013 film Man of Steel. Number 5. Cavil's first acting gig was in The Court of Monte Carlo, in which we see a young, athletic-built Cavil. However, he was not always known for his looks and rather bullied during his attendance at boarding school. His childhood nickname was Fat Cavil, stating he bawled on the phone to his mum 4 times a day. Fortunately, his first acting gig saw him shedding 21 pounds and transforming him into the hunk we know today. Number 4. Twilight creator wanted Cavil to play Edward. When Stephenie Meyer, the author of the Twilight series, was writing her novel, she had a definite image of Cavil playing the role of Edward Cullen. While she was determined to cast him, they soon decided upon Robert Pattinson due to his younger look, as the character is a teenager and Cavil looked too old to play him. Cavil stated he was never approached or contacted for the role, but nevertheless flattered by the comparison. Number 3. He's honest. Cavil has openly revealed that he is more concerned with the financial gains of his projects rather than their artistic merits. While other actors would never reveal such personal insight, we have to applaud him for his honesty and down-to-earth nature. He has also revealed he isn't shy about splashing his cash either, stating, "When I'm making money, I'm spending it on nice stuff." I mean, wouldn't we all be doing the same? Number 2. He does jiu-jitsu. In an interview with Roger Gracie, Cavil states what he likes most about this sport is that it is a thinking sport, and jokingly said getting turned into a pretzel by someone who is 100 pounds is a unique experience.
I love jiu-jitsu.
It'd be strange for you to kind of go on the mat, when you first start as a white belt, and then for people to be like, okay, I'm going to roll with Superman. Does it feel like a different kind of training as well? Because obviously you're lifting weights to get into a specific role.
Yeah. The kind of jiu-jitsu fitness is a different thing. It's extraordinary how much it gasses you straight away, and it forces you to start thinking. That's what I like about jiu-jitsu the most, is that it's a thinking sport, and you have to be constantly aware of what's going on, constantly planning, constantly reading and assessing. And you can't be thinking about anything else because someone will choke me out. So it has to be this, and all of a sudden I can exist within this world that is just enjoyable.
By a smaller guy or a woman a lot of the time as well. There's something kind of really humbling about it.
Yeah, getting turned into a pretzel by someone who weighs 100 pounds is a unique experience, and it's definitely a learning one.
Number 1. He states he is not a very good dancer. While we may think there is nothing Cavil cannot do, he openly said that he does not consider himself a good dancer. "When I go somewhere where there's music playing, I'm not the guy who runs to the dance floor. I find it awkward," the actor revealed to Cosmopolitan. Although he did reveal that after a few drinks, Cavil does enjoy the dance floor.